everyone. Today we are going to discuss 15th chapter of NCERT, that is probability. So let's start with this. First of all, what do you understand by probability? So in simple terms, probability is chances, or you can say possibilities. Let's take an example that I have doubt that he will pass the test or not. You are having a doubt that he will appear in the test or not. So this is what? This is probability कि chances हैं उसके कि वो एग्जाम में पास हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता. So this is what? Probability. So in mathematical we will represent probability by P of E. So the experimental probability of an event is simply given by P of E. So what is P of E? Probability of an event. E represents event, which is equals to number of trials in which the event happened upon total number of trials. So first we have to discuss these two terms, trial, and second one, event. So what do you understand by trials? So it is an action which results in one or several outcomes. For example, you have tossed a coin. So what will be the outcomes? Head and tail. So this is the result of this trial. Head and tail are the outcomes when you tossed a coin. So this is trial. कि हमने जो भी हमारे पास आउटकम्स है उनकी कलेक्शन क्या हो जाएगी? ट्रायल्स. नाउ व्हाट अबाउट इवेंट? Event is collection of some outcomes of the experiment. For example, in previous case we have performed an experiment, that is we have tossed a coin. So the outcomes will be head and tail. Now event is we have to collect some outcomes from this. Not all outcomes, we have to take some outcomes from this. For example, we have to find the probability of getting a head. So this is what? This is an event. We have only taken head. And another example, if you want to find the probability of getting a tail, so this is also an event. So simply the experimental probability of an event is given by number of trials in which the event happened by total number of trials. Let's take an example for this. A coin is tossed 1000 times with the following frequency. You have given that head comes 455 times when you tossed coins for 1000 times. Now you have to find the probability of getting head and tail. So simple probability of an event is represented by number of trials in which event happened by total number of trials. So first we have to find the probability of getting head. So probability of getting head comes 455 times and total number of trials, that is 1000. So 455 by 1000, which is equal to 0.455. So done. Now we have to find the probability of getting tail, but frequency of tail is not given to us. So first we have to find out the frequency of tail. So frequency of tail. Okay, so total number of events is 1000. So if we subtract 455 from 1000, what we get? Frequency of tail, which is equals to 545. Now probability of getting tail equals to 455 by total number of trials, that is 1000. So result is 0.545. Let's take another example. The record of a weather station shows that out of past 250 consecutive days, its weather forecasts were correct only 175 times. So we have to find the probability that on given day it was correct, and second one, probability when it was not correct. First we have to find the probability that it was correct. So probability when it was correct will be 175 times it was correct. So 175 by total number of trials, that is 250. So 175 by 250. So done. Second part, we have to find the probability when it was incorrect. So first we have to find the number of times when it was incorrect. So second one, number of times when it was incorrect will be (250 minus 175), because 175 it was correct. So when we subtract 175 from 250, what we get when it was incorrect? So 250 minus 175, which is equals to 75. So 75 times it was incorrect. Now probability when it was incorrect will be simple 75 by 250. Yes, here P of E, that is probability of happening of an event, and its opposite, that is PE bar, which is probability of not happening of an event. So probability of happening of an event plus not happening equals to 1. As we have discussed in previous case, we are having two probabilities. First one when the temperature was correct, and second one when it was incorrect. So when we add these two, 175 by 250 when it was correct, and when it was incorrect, that is 75 by 250. So adding these, what we get? 250 by 250, which is equals to 1. So we can say that probability of happening of an event plus probability of not happening of an event equals to 1. One important statement is there, that the probability of an event lies between 0 and 1. We have already discussed two questions, and in every case the probability of event is greater than 0 but less than 1. So we can say that probability of an event lies between 0 and 1. Thank you everyone.